Welcome to this pick-a-pile reading of animal spirits with tarot and oracle. There's also a crystal here with as well. So without further ado, let's have a look at the piles. Pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. So pile 1 is the fox, kitsune fox there. Elephant is pile 2, elephant. And frog or toad is pile 3. Okay, so pick pile 1, pile 2 or pile 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. So pause the video if you need to be while you're picking your card, and we'll just get into it. Tarot and oracle of your animal spirits, and what do we need to know? Welcome pile 1 if you chose the beautiful fox. So let's have a look at your tarot reading and your oracles and the spirit guide. So what's going on with you is life experience. So life experience comes from many different guises. You've probably been through a tower moment and you're wondering which direction to go. The cuckoo here is one of those very homely birds. The transformation of the butterfly here will transform you to that new direction. So allow your life experiences, whether that's your soul journey from your past or present, to just guide you into which direction. Sometimes when we do have these moments, it is very disturbing. However, we need to pick ourselves up and rebuild our life. It's just like the corn in the field say, go this way, but you're looking towards the west. So what direction is it that you might want to go? You may want to go into a more substantial career. You've lost your job, some of you, and then it's going to, oh, what are the possibilities? So it's quite an exciting time for you if you grasp about which direction you're actually trying to find. Within the other tarot card, you have Seven of Summer. Seven of Summer here is about choices. The Maine Coon cat, a very intelligent and a very verbal cat. So for yourselves, talking to yourself and choosing what's real and what's not is applicable. So if you've been told one thing and you want to go in a new direction, then a new direction is all about choice and following your heart and your emotions to do so. So what choice do you actually have when everything has come tumbling down, as in the life experience? Well, for yourself, it's almost like to have a look at the choices. What choices do you have as a human? What choices do you have when you've got the experience? So really look at things in a clearer, concise way. So what other messages have we got? We have the Queen of Acorns. So new growth is definitely here for you. It's about abundance and growth. So find the passion and what you like. So this is the choice and the direction that you may actually be choosing. So for the Queen of Acorns, be very grounded and very earthy. We can't be too much flighty about all those decisions that we need to have. I would choose all of them, but what about you? The Queen of Acorns is very grounded and very real. So look at things in a practical sense of where you are going to go in that new direction. You've also got the Hermit. So contemplating and wisdom is definitely here. Sometimes we need that clarity when we have too many options and too many decisions to make. So we need to find a better way. Look at that koala bear who is smiling. So the decisions that you do make within the clarification of peace, harmony and stillness inside will give you that direction. So asking your spiritual guides for more clarity is going to really help significantly. You've also got the Queen of Shells. So making these decisions is going to be quite easy for you. Maybe you've given too much and the collapse of situations have really played its toll. But the Queen of Shells here will allow you to give to yourself on a higher level What is it that you want? What can you grow? Your spiritual side is definitely growing significantly at this time. So choose wisely. Choose what's good for you. Because if you can't satisfy yourself and choose the right direction, we can't satisfy others. So this a little bit of too much choice or not enough choice in the real sense, that's when you become the Queen of Acorns and you just be so grounded and real in your decisions. But looking at your heart chakra and really opening it up to the right direction where you're going. So this life experience of things collapsing before you is a really good sign. It means you will have better choices in life. So let's have a look what your spirit animals actually are. You've got the dog here. So the dog is very faithful and very loyal. It sits by the huntress. So when you aim for your goal and aim for your decisions within your life, then you can see that the universe is going to be very loyal to you and will give you what you want. So this is why it's essential, guys, to be like the Queen of Shells and really ask for what you want. Find that direction in manifesting your goals in a bigger way. So be loyal to yourself and be like a companion that looks up, all these birds flying high. Find that spiritual sense within the hermit within you today. So you also have a spirit animal of the butterfly. So it goes very nicely with that butterfly there. I embrace the hard-earned lessons of the past to catapult me into a bright and positive future. I easily adapt to my changing environment. Change is good. I recognise that all changes bring better life situations. Opportunities constantly present themselves to me. I recognise opportunities and take immediate action. Because you have to look at the butterfly. Most butterflies live for only a day before they pass away. So everything within that day has to be so special. So transforming your life and really allowing your life to be more spiritual centered will allow yourself to give yourself the very best. Your crystal is the Phantom Quartz. Do you go with the flow? Is change imminent? Yes. Are you able to accept a new life or a new way of being? Yes. Aim for it and be loyal to that decision. The winds of change are blowing into your life. Transform and transmute the old and allow yourself to open to a new start. Dance a dance of joy, happiness as you spread your wings. Isn't that divine? So if you have any clear quartz with those phantoms in, then this is a great one to carry around with you or have on your desk. So what else have you got as your spiritual animal? Am I missing one? Oh no, it's there. You have deer. Deer. So the deer at the moment suggests that you have compassion for yourself, the loyalty and the community within. Trust is supporting of the universe. So really know what you want. All these birds and all these stars are coming from a higher place. So you can see the deer is really transforming their intuition side. So here with the hermit is traditional, have that sense of peace, space to be able to know exactly what it is that you want to do. So your spirit animals is a deer, which is a herd animal, but they care for one another as a whole. So your family and friends, really care for them, be compassionate. The heart chakra there is definitely there. Your spirit animal is also the dog at the moment, so being loyal to who you are. Another spirit animal, of course, is the butterfly. So what fleeting moments can you be loyal to? Have you had all that fleetingness in the past and now you want something more solid like the dog? So learning from the dog as a loyal companion to yourself and the deer as a community of your home will really transform your life. So looking at that in a more grounded way, more spiritual way and a more giving way will allow that life experience to have value of where you've been and where you're going. Pile 1, I do hope that helped enormously. Do make comments. Pile 2, welcome to your reading if you've chose the green aventurine elephant. So what's going within your life? So let's see your animal spirit with tarot and oracle. So at the moment you have the Ace of Winter with the panda. So new decisions are always on your mind perhaps. But this is also about reaching for your new goal, the inspiring goal that you've always wanted to achieve. Sometimes new ideas are a little bit scary and a little bit scarce. However, today with the Ace of Winter, you can reach that goal. So really see that manifestation coming to be. You do have to nourish this idea because it's only a new idea. So put thought into it and really pay attention to it, and then things will grow substantially. You've also got the Emperor, a great partnership with the Ace of Winter. These two cards show new beginnings, and a way to implement the action is definitely for the Emperor. The Emperor is about logically going forward, and with the Ace of Winter it means you can put things into action in a very precise, authoritative way. You can see the D-Mouse here has collected many items for the journey, and this is what you've done too. So you're well ready, so don't think you're not, because you actually are. So why don't you start that idea? You could become self-employed, have a new relationship, but one thing is, don't be too timid about it. Really see what's inside and just go for it, because now is the perfect time for you to do that. Also with the tarot, we've got the Two of Feathers. So it shows here that perhaps you have been making a very hard decision. Some of you perhaps are trying to make a decision around your heart, but you can't quite make it because the mind is all over the place. So really pay attention to your heart, and sometimes you have to go into your intuitive side. This is vitally important, but changing with the times is essential to making a new decision. So maybe that decision is a career change, a relationship change, or just moving environment is one of the best changes that you can do. So don't be too harsh and don't be in a dither. Sometimes we have to be like the Emperor, like a father figure, to actually get things done. So it's very yang. So do the yangness about making the decision. Say to yourself, I am making the decision today. Also, you've got Three of Crystals, a very busy time ahead for you. You can work in partnership with others and you will be recognised. So whatever decision you're going to go after, you will be recognised for that. So working together as a team will allow your new career to take off very well. So work as a team for the highest good of perhaps yourself, your family, and also everyone in the new career. If you've got promotion, then this is a very sweet promotion indeed. Yeah, just ask, absolutely ask. You know what you want, go for it. Also within your tarot is the King of Acorns. If you are deciding to go it alone, become self-employed, or really be known as having a promotive idea. New ideas are always great when you have the King of Acorns. This does say that you'll have a fantastic, wealthy, abundant situation. The King of Acorns is very grounded and knows how to make money. So for you, making the decision to change into a more fantastic opportunity for you is definitely here. The change is easy to make because you know the richness within you is there and it's valuable. It may take patience, but you've got that. Or maybe you can adopt it. But the King of Acorns is here for you to show little acorns grow mighty oaks. And your power animal is the sea otter. The sea otter is very rare indeed. There's not a lot of sea otters left on the planet, but they're still extremely valuable. They love their community and they love who they are. The change that they bring is with a friendliness. Change is always going to happen. There's a little wee story with this that goes that the sea otter rescued a child and nurtured it until it became a prince and then a king. So the transformation that you take from this one idea and having that mighty acorn grow into a huge idea, how wonderful is that going to be? So be like the sea otter, be rare, transform, and see your riches grow. You've also got the hummingbird. I connect with the right people at the right time. My hard work sweetens all areas of my life. I am blessed with good health, great prosperity, and fabulous friends and colleagues. Wherever I go and whatever I do, I find joy. I am grateful and fortunate for all that is good in my life. How beautiful. The hummingbird will always go after the sweet nectar, and so does a bee. These things, so it shows you that your decision-making skills is to go out what's sweet and beneficial and prosperous for yourself. It's a no-brainer. You also have your crystal of infinite, so the possibilities are definitely infinite for you. Are you living life with joy and enthusiasm? Do you know how to cultivate your plans and intentions? Are you easily distracted from what is best for your life and those who you love? Step forward with clarity and focus. Maintain your awareness of what is important in your life. Engage in activities for healing and personal development. Recognize the blessings all around you. How marvelous is that? It's like you can go for what is sweet. You can go for infinite possibilities. Wow, your spirit animal, hummingbird, can't get better than that. Wow. Also, you have a spirit animal today of the monkey. The monkey here is a very sociable animal. It shows that talking, communicating is important. But where you get Archangel Raphael here is within the healing, the green ray, that healing ray. So go for what you really want to focus on now. Go with your heart and your mind together in harmony, not split up like the two of feathers and the chameleon. So are you a leader? Yes. So because the alpha female monkey or the alpha male monkey rule that community, but you are that. You can be recognized for what you want. So if it is about self-employment that you are after, just go for it. Go for the new decisions. If it's that perfect relationship, go for it. Anything that you want to be top dog in is now the time to do it. So I wish you all the very best. It's an easy decision. Just make a decision that's good for your career, good for practical stances, and you can really grow something really sweet and nourishing. Ah, fantastic. Well done, pile 2. Welcome to pile 3 if you picked this beautiful frog toad. So let's have a look at your spirit animals and your tarot messages of today. So guys, pile 3, you have the moon and the lynx. Now the moon will show you perhaps that there is a little bit of heartache going along. It's a little bit emotional at this moment in time. However, it's about change, transforming your emotions into a wonderful being. So look at what emotional state you are in. Is it fantasy, fiction? Is it real or not? Sometimes when we borrow light from the sun and reflect it back, it's second hand. So we must always look at our true feelings as our own, not borrowed from someone else. Have you got a relationship that's kind of superimposing their feelings on you? So you need to transform in a way that brings more clarity, more understanding, a more kind of faithful way of dealing with things. So that's the energy for that card. Let's just have a look what else is going on. You do have the 6 of spring. So there is success coming within your life. A rescue dog comes to rescue yourself. when you look at your heart and your mind and how you are dealing with situations, it means you don't have to get sucked into things of the past. Now's the time to be a champion of who you are, running free and in the sunlight, and not being in the moonlight or in darkness and in shadow. So your success will come if you allow it. So kind of come from a more sense that you're more in control of who you are. You're not letting others lead you around. Also with tarot, you can see the new traveller. This is a new start for you. The traveller is about trust. It travels great distances. Sometimes we have to go to the full distance before we can release something. So your potential is so high if you allow the emotional being to be calmer, more relaxed. You will see the success when you put the energy and movement into going away from danger. This springbok will spring out of danger into a new lease of freedom. So if you are in that cloudy, kind of mystical aspect, use your intuition, and is it time to be successful and moving away? Also, you've got the Emperor. So focus and stability in the newness of who you are. So the traveller will put trust in the situation. The Emperor here is about beginning your cycle of empowerment. Sometimes we have to have a little bit of strictness, but also with authority to yourself. So this creature, leopard, panther, is here to give you the information that you don't have to cower away from your situations. You are in charge of them, so be that real you. Also, you have the Three of Feathers. Now the Three of Feathers, being the moth, is all about pain. So this is going very well with the moon, and the moth will fly to the moonlight. So it's almost like your heart may still be going to an ex or a situation that you continually keep repeating a set pattern. Now is the time to release that and see the recovery. See the beauty when you spring out of the danger and into sunlight. There are two suns there. So the sunlight is very powerful about burning off all things that are negative. And that's why we put crystals in the sunlight. It burns the negativity away. So just as the Three of Feathers can fly and flutter away from the nest, it's almost like you can see the transformation taking place when we release things that are no longer needed. So that's an important message, but you are successful in that. So do you have a spirit animal? The snow leopard. Very in keeping with that card. So the snow leopard for you is one of those animals that is a watcher. It watches from afar and very high up about humans and prey, etc. But it wants to help. So the snow leopard is very silent in its movements and is very kind of spiritual. It just says things very quietly. So when we are the snow leopard spirit animal, we need to go about life in a quiet manner. So what this means perhaps for you, if you are emotionally caught up in a bad relationship that you want to get out of, or a career that you want to get out of, keep your cards close to your chest and just allow it to develop to the end, if that's the ending that you're looking for, because that is in your strength, making very slow strides, quiet strides forward. So release the pain and move forward, but just observe what is going on around you. You've also got another spirit animal, which is the crow, a bird. Messages come to me in many ways. I am an objective observer, very much like the snow leopard. My intuition is getting stronger and more comfortable, like the moon phase. I pay attention to guidance from the divine. I am a magnet for all of the good things in life. I align with my spiritual strength. That's really encouraging. And you have a crystal, which is a lodestone. What are you drawing into your life? Are you getting alerts or warnings to pay attention? You may be receiving a prophetic or predictive indicators of things to come. There are many ways to hear and learn. Take notice and remember that a warning isn't always a negative thing. So you are getting more in tune with a spiritual side. So don't pay attention to negative emotions. Allow that to be released. Spring away from it. You are that success with the crow. Okay? You have another spirit animal, an ant. This particular ant moves with the colony. So working together on your spiritual side, but also on your heart and your body, mind, spirit, all together, will allow yourself to be successful in moving away what's trapping you. Also, Archangel Metatron is a cube, is here to give you an indication that when you focus on that, you are a success. Everything's within balance and harmony. So this is a great time to look at what are you working hard on, and reminding you that working hard on yourself is for the greater of humanity and the community, the people you love, the people you trust, the people you are working for. If it is career that you want to move away for, then pleasing yourself in a better career will bring a better aspect to you. But whatever it is, guys, it's almost like trust in yourself. You have to really trust, but just observe until the time is right for you to actually move from. Once you release the past from this sudden pain, it will really bring great benefits. So I hope that's helped. Just pay attention to your intuition and a lot more, and then act on it when it is right for you to do so. I wish you all the very best, and we'll see you again next time. Do take care.